Coach, we'll start with a few questions for you and then move on to Bobby. Grove City features one of the largest senior classes in program history, as nearly 24 men are back for their final season. How important has it been for the program in preparation for the 2015 season?
Well, it's been tremendously important, and it's been tremendously rewarding working with these seniors. We started working all the way back in Thanksgiving. Last year's team had kind of almost the opposite environment that we have now. Last year we had maybe the smallest senior class I've ever had, and as a result we were lacking some of the leadership that we now possess. We have 22 seniors, and one of the things that I have learned in the years, and you keep relearning most lessons anyway, is that you really need solid senior leadership for a season to be successful. And it helps to have a good quarterback too. So we feel we're going to have both of those this fall, so we're excited by that.
Changing my batteries. What are the biggest keys for Grove City to return to contention in the President's Athletic Conference in 2015?
Well, the 6 years prior to last year's 2014 season, we were over 500 for that period of time. We were in contention for an ECAC playoff 3 times. And to get back to that level, I see no real hurdle that we have to overcome other than being who we are. And that's a quality program with quality young men and with the senior leadership that we have. So. But as I tell my players, we're not concerned with talking about what's going to happen in November or October or even September. You know, we have to worry what's going to happen on August 13th, the first day we have PATs. That has to be a productive day. Every day has to be productive, as Coach alluded to. And every drill, every rep, build towards the success that you can enjoy at the end of a season.
Grove City used several men at the quarterback position last year. What are your expectations for the quarterback position this year?
Not to use several men at that position. Great kids. We played 4 different quarterbacks. You know, they say you play 2, you don't have 1. Very fine young men. But the competition is wide open. We have picked up 2 quality freshman quarterbacks. We picked up 2 transfer quarterbacks. That's going to make the quarterbacking decision rather more difficult, perhaps. Fortunately, I have a new quarterback coach, so it will be up to him to tell me who he wants to go with, and then I'll direct the parents to him. But no, we're excited by that. I think we have in that group there are 1 or 2 that are going to rise above, and we'll be fine.
Strength up the middle is something that is often talked about in baseball. This year, the Wolverine defense returned senior nose tackle Brent Veerman and senior inside linebackers Bobby Tuttle and Brandon Behringer in the middle of your front 7. How important is it to have such experienced veterans in those positions?
Well, you know, championship seasons, quality years are built with a solid defense. It's very difficult to outscore people continually. So having strength up the middle, as in baseball, it's important. In addition to that triangle you just described, we would also have returning our strong safety and our free safety, which are the quarterbacks in that area. So again, strong up the middle where we want to be, good senior leadership, which they also provide. That's a real good starting point for a quality defense.
Coach, your final question. With this being your final season as head coach, are you approaching it any differently?
Well, obviously, yes, but at the same time, no. It's something that you're aware of, something you think about. I'm not anxious to stop coaching, but it is the time to stop coaching. There are other things in life that I need to step into more. It was nice being able to come out with the procedure we used this year at Grove City, where I was able to talk about this and bring in kind of an intern coach, someone I could mentor, one of my favorites, for a year. It was very good to be able to talk to my senior class, which is 22, talk with them about this being their senior year as players, my senior year as a coach, and share that emotion and the ability to work together and both lead players and coach. So it's not something I anxiously look forward to, but I do like to fish a lot, so we'll find out.
Coach, thank you very much. Bobby, a couple questions for you. You've been mentioned as the key member of one of the program's largest senior classes ever. What does it mean to you to be part of such a deep and experienced group?
I believe true character is shown through adversity, and this senior group has been through a lot of adversity. I mean, elephant in the room, we went 0-10 last year, and that's not acceptable, but since we all went through that together, I feel like we're closer for it, and I'm excited to show the PAC and ourselves what we can do.
Last spring, your teammates selected you as a team co-captain. How did it feel when you found out about being named a captain, and has that designation affected your preparation for the season in any way?
How I felt, I was honored when I found out, and all I can hope to do is prove to the guys that I'm worthy enough for the loyalty and trust that they have bestowed upon me. And in all honesty, it hasn't changed how I've prepared for this season, and I don't think, frankly, any of the seniors have changed how they prepare. We're all leaders on this team, and we all play our part.
Through Coach Smith's tenure as a head coach, stellar play at inside linebacker has been a hallmark of the Wolverine program. What has it been like for you over the past 3 seasons to help add to that tradition?
A player is only as good as their coach. The coach really helps them maximize their full potential. And I was blessed to have an inside linebacker coach in Coach Bornis that can mold young players into effective linebackers. And there's no doubt in my mind I wouldn't be where I was today if it wasn't for him. And as a senior leader, I feel like it's my responsibility to take what he's taught me and help teach to the younger kids that are coming up.
Bobby, Coach Smith, thank you.